right. Whoop. Grocery shopping done for the day. It is Friday today, which means an appointment that I had about 45 minutes from our house, and it was in an area of Nashville that actually has a Trader Joe's. We do not. So I stopped to pick up a few things, and I thought I would show you to kick off the vlog. First, if you know me, you know every single time I go to Trader Joe's, whether I need them or not, I pick up a handful of cards, just random things that come up throughout the year, birthdays, random thank you cards, all kinds of good stuff. They're so cheap compared to the $10 cards that you can find elsewhere. They're like, I think, $1.99. Highly recommend doing that. And then you have a box of them when you need them. I also grabbed some snacks. These are the sour cream and onion flavored rings. Back in the early aughts, there was a snack that at the time would have been considered viral. They were called Funyuns. They were amazing. They're terrible for you, I'm sure, but I love those, and this is the healthiest similar item that I could find to those. So if you liked Funyuns, give those a try. Then I picked up some cheese, of course, because it wouldn't be a full grocery shop without cheese. Grabbed some double cream brie. Sigmund, this never involves you. Every time. Oh, I think he just likes to see what's going on sometimes. See, there's nothing for you. Nothing. Only a few veg items because I do leave next Wednesday to head to Michigan for a few days. That will be a whole vlog in and of itself, but long story short, we're getting a piano. So the veg that I grabbed is just some salad for the weekend, green onions, and then I'd asked my husband if he wanted anything, and he said, if anything screams me when you see it, go ahead and pick it up. And he likes leeks. So leeks scream my husband. What else did I get? What else did I get? Oh, okay. I grabbed a couple of new things to try. One is the Aceto Balsamico di Moderna. We got a 12-year aged balsamic when we were in Italy a couple of years ago, and it was like syrup. It was so thick and delicious, and it was almost like a balsamic glaze that you don't need to add anything to. This one said 3 years, so it's better than just a balsamic vinaigrette. So I'm excited to try that. I'm sure it won't be as sweet as the 12-year, obviously, but worth a try. Then I grabbed the fire roasted red peppers. I don't eat these out of the jar. What we do is put them in a blender with feta cheese, a little bit of ricotta, sometimes like liquid smoke, and we blend that up and it makes a really nice sauce for either chicken or pasta, whatever we're making for dinner. Another one I got for the husband is the organic farfalle pasta. I just thought they were really cute because I know what farfalle looks like, and these are like really tiny little baby farfalle. Just a few staples, grabbed a couple of shallots, and then because I am who I am, a bag of avocados. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the main goal of going to Trader Joe's was really just to get some more everything but the bagel seasoning, because I do make avocado toast almost every morning. It is my go-to favorite breakfast. So I grabbed 2 of those because I've been out for a couple of days and it's been tragic. And then I've also really liked the aglio e olio seasoning blend, and this is better for on salads. I've also put it on chicken, and I'm just realizing now that there is safflower oil in it. So if you are like super anti-seed oils, which I usually am, just heads up, that does have safflower oil in it. Just a couple of more things. Because I was over 20 minutes from my house, I needed a car snack. And I grabbed one of the Chomps beef sticks, and then I grabbed another one for whenever the mood hits. The Green Goddess dressing, because this goes really well on that Mediterranean style salad kit that I got. I get this almost every time I go to Trader Joe's. I find it's just a really nice light dressing. It gives it great flavor. It's a lot of just herbs, olive oil, water, avocado, apple cider vinegar. Nothing terrible in that. Salad dressings are notorious. Can you not? It's a small child. An ill-behaved small child. Salad dressings often contain a lot of bad oils and things, so just be aware of that. And the Trader Joe's Green Goddess dressing is a great alternative. Now, last but certainly not least, you know I love my wine. So I got one of the Compagnie Beaujolais, Beaujolais Village red wines. This was, I think, $8.99, and it's always nice to have just a couple bottles of not super expensive red wine in the house when the mood hits. And then I also, for the husband, so now he is up to leeks, farfalle, The brie is kind of for him, and wine. It's my husband in a nutshell. I got him a Sauvignon de Ségouin. It's called an Entrée du Mer, which is one of his favorite regions of white wine. I'm not so impressed by it. It's a white wine, but he really likes it. So I got one of those for him. And that is the Trader Joe's haul for today. I just got to the gym and I'm picking out the workout I want to do today. I'm kind of jumping around with this Signature Sculpt gym plan, going week by week, but I mean the order of the workouts during the week, because I just find I do a lot better if I get to pick and I don't force myself to do them in this order. So I think today, because it's Friday and there's never classes Friday evenings at the gym, I'm going to do this full body functional workout. And I love this. I like that they break it down into warm-ups, and then you get your circuit, and then you get a little wrap up at the end. So I find this doesn't actually take the full 60 minutes though, so I'll probably just do cardio to start and then head down to the little free weights, kettlebells area and get started. That was a very intense workout. It upped the time that you're doing each exercise. So in the first half of this Signature Sculpt challenge, it had you doing like burpees or lunges or whatever for 30 seconds, and then you go on to the next exercise, and it was 3 rounds of that. Today, it was 40 seconds, and it was 4 rounds of it, but there were more exercises in the circuit, and I'm exhausted. Because it had you doing all kinds of like jumping and burpees, and it was a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. So I swung into Target after my workout, because it's in the same strip, and of course I had to get my very favorite cherry cola to kick off this Friday. And reward myself for doing a good job and a hard workout. I have to find where I have light, hold on. Okay, so we lost power last night, but today is still exciting because the contractor said that he is able to come take down the wall. I guess his tools are battery operated. So he'll be getting here shortly, and then the demolition can start. Between this room being kind of useless, really, we don't need 2 front rooms. And then if you come through the main area, this is the living room that we've been using. This is the wall that will be coming down. It'll be nice once it's actually all opened up. This was one of the first things that we saw when we originally bought the house that we knew we wanted to do. And the owners had left us a little write-up before we moved in. And I guess they had gone back and forth about taking this wall down too. So it's finally happening. Today is the day, or at least the start of Lord knows how many days.
So we got 16 inches from here to the bathroom. We got 16 on that side. So then in this one here. Okay. Come on, kitty. If you hit the 2x4, it doesn't matter.
Just straight at it?
Just
hit it.
You gotta hit that harder.
Come on, muscles. There you go.
Ooh, I'm breaking it from the wall. I think we're good. I think we're good. First look. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh, that's amazing. It was the first week of classes this week, so I get to break open my New Year's bottle of starting at University of Bridgeport. And we have ourselves a little charcuterie. We're gonna have our well, it's not real champagne, Prosecco, and that'll be our Saturday afternoon. And naturally, it's not champagne glasses, but we are also using the University of Bridgeport glasses just to make it extra effective. This feels more important than an $8.99 bottle of bubbly should, but there we go. Cheers. It's a couple of days later now, and the house has been solidly partitioned off, feeling kind of serial killer vibes, but I wanted to show you the progress that we've made. He has gotten these different sideboards wrapped, and this is pine that we're gonna stain because we are also planning to rip up the floors. So all of this carpet in both rooms is gonna come up, and then we have hardwood coming from Home Depot that we're gonna put down, and then we'll stain it all to match. I'm also going to have to paint at some point because down here, he did have to dig out to move our electric boxes because there were some on the wall that is no longer. So I think my mother is going to organize a trip to come down this summer, which I'm kind of excited about because she loves to paint. And like, this is a lot of room to paint. And I certainly don't want to do it all by myself. Oh, one other thing that is very exciting and happening this week, which will be in the next vlog that you see. So actually, while you're watching this, I will probably be off doing this. We are getting a piano, and I don't know if I've mentioned that before or not, but I'm flying up to Michigan this Wednesday in 2 days, and it's a family piano. It's been in my mom's side of the family for many decades, and so the goal is to put it right in this front corner in front of the windows. And I have played the piano since I was 6 years old, so I'm really excited to have it here. But moving a piano is turning into a logistical nightmare, as you can imagine. It's heavy, it's awkward, it requires a lot of people to move it. But once it's here, it will be beautiful and make the room really come together. It's a baby grand piano, so it's big. But now that the room is open, we actually have the space for it. So the idea is to have the piano there, and then Sandy and I have been trying to figure out a way to organize all of the other furniture in the space because this couch is very big and awkward, but I think it'll all come together very nicely. Usually Monday is not the day that I do all of my errands and my running around town. But because I do leave for Michigan Wednesday, I thought, get the nails done. I just did a really simple kind of pinky nude. I also have to run, I don't know, maybe Target. I just have to go to an ATM. And then there's something else. There's something else that I need to do. Oh, I was gonna see if I brought a crumble cookie gift card that one of my friends gave me a while ago. So I'd stop and get some of those for the husband. Of course I don't have it with me. Okay, well, that's good. Alright, this might not be such a long errand outing. Well, as you can see, things are happening. The flooring arrived from Home Depot this afternoon. I don't think the box has a picture of it on it, but let me look just to be sure. Ooh, I can show you. This is the color that we're gonna go with. It's just kind of, I think it's oak. It's just a really pretty medium brown, and we got it because most of the furniture that we have is kind of a similar, like, lighter brown shade. And then it has enough in the grain of it that it'll pull in any other woods that we have too. Again, we are only like slightly serial killer vibes here, but it's happening. Things are getting done. And I am pretty confident that it will be done by a week from yesterday when the piano gets here. In other news, I am already stumped on week 1 of master's program homework, so that's fun. It's also laundry day since I leave tomorrow, and it's not just regular laundry day. Ladies, if you know the plight of linen laundry day, it is arguably the worst kind of laundry day. Because linen, especially white linen, I have to OxyClean first. So this has been a multi-day project, and you also cannot put it in the dryer. So we have all of the Tala linen going on, and then I have shirts that I can't put in the dryer. I have more of these linen pieces that I can't put in the dryer, and so it all just gets to be a little bit messy, although they are some of my favorite pieces. I may be doing this for the first time since I wore them in Hawaii at the beginning of February, and it just needed to get done because we have people coming to stay with us. My brother this weekend helping us with the piano, he's staying with us, and this has been all over the guest bathroom for a shamefully long period of time. And with that, I need to finish my workday, and I also need to work on this lovely cell information that I'm learning in my anatomy class. It's Wednesday, which means it is time to head to Michigan. And as much other chaos as there is going on right now, that I would really rather not be doing this, to be quite honest. It's just when it worked out for everyone to align on this piano situation. So I will record and share that next week, hoping it all goes smoothly. Hauling a piano across multiple states is very nerve-inducing, so fingers crossed it goes well. But I hope that you enjoyed this week's vlog with all of our home demo commencing. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will share an update with you next week.